am Laura Kimani, and I'm a YouTuber, a very small YouTuber. I post fitness content, and as a fitness enthusiast, and as a woman, and in Kenya right now, and all that is happening, I feel like I'm obligated to come out and speak a word or two. I'm not usually much of a speaker, but the voice in me just can't stop. I love running. I've been running for the past 3 years, and almost every single morning when it's still dark outside, I usually go out, and just enjoy my running. Sometime last year, I faced a scare. I was just running as usual, and a car stopped right in front of me impulsively, and that really scared the hell out of me. And I remember very well that week I didn't step foot out of my house because I was running in peace, and a stranger decided to pull over right in front of me. That was scary. In a world whereby we have to live fearfully because we are women, that was a scary thing for me. I overcame that fear, and I kept running the week after, and the months after, and a year later I'm still running. But let me not lie to you. Every time I walk out of my house, I'm always like, I may or may not come back home. But gratefully, that fear has not stopped me from achieving my dreams, going after my goals. I remember very well, I came home and talked to my family about it, and they suggested this for me. So this is a pepper spray. I don't know where we can get pepper sprays around, but I'm sure right now the many shops that do sell these in plenty. Even why not a DIY? You can just blend in lots of pepper, add in some water, and put in a spray bottle. I believe that's still pepper spray. Not once have I used it, but I tell you, occasionally, or rather many other occasions, I found myself trying to reach out for it. Not because someone is coming after me, but because I can feel, I can sense there are people walking around me, people looking at me, people, and maybe it's just in my head, but this one story is for many other women out there. Women who are not runners, but are early risers because they have to go fend for their kids, they have to go to work, people who have no other option than to wake up very early because of so many other reasons. And to be honest, no one is supposed to wake up late or not to go about their day just because there's fear or there's a sense of danger within the environment or their surrounding. And to speak of the murders that have been happening, it's unquestionable that this is malice going on, and I don't know to what extent that people are I even lack words for it. I don't know to what extent are people feeling the anger in them to feel like women shouldn't exist. So that is just something that I want us to think of. As I was saying, I don't understand to what extent people's feelings, are affecting their daily lives, like just waking up and deciding, you know what, today I am going to just kill one or two human beings who rightfully deserve to exist on this planet Earth. So to what point does a human have to feel like they have the power to take someone's life? And it's beyond my comprehension. And I know right now there are many of us out there who are fearful, are scared to even leave their homes, to even go for their daily walks, go for their daily runs. Maybe they do work out at a training center, and maybe they usually have 5 a.m. classes, and now they're scared of walking out of their houses to just go do their daily routine. And to be honest, not many of us are lucky to have male family members us, that can offer security, who can walk us to school or just to the road so I can get home about our day, go to work, go to the gym, you know, I mean, just go out in general. And so what happens to some of us who don't have that? For the men out there, women, we are your sisters, your daughters, your mothers, your grandmothers. We are everything possible a woman can be to your life. And I believe human life is important. And even if we're not connected, we're not from the same house, from the same bloodline, don't we mean something? Don't we have value in your lives? Don't we play a part in your lives? Don't we bring something meaningful to your life? At what point do some of these men, let me say some of, because I choose to believe that there are good people out there. So some of these men who are going about and just randomly, recklessly, or even intentionally doing this awful, unspeakable, and unthoughtful things, like, do we mean anything? And who hurt you? Like, who pissed you off? Imagine the amount of pain you're causing other human beings because of these things that you choose to do. A young family is losing a sister, a mother, a daughter, and so forth because of these deeds. If it's hate for the women, and a young mother or a young lady is taken from a household, best you believe there is a young boy who's being raised in that house. And that young boy is going to end up being an angry human being because someone took out someone very important from their lives. And this cycle goes on and on and on. And best believe it's an ever-ending cycle. It's a never-ending cycle. Because if I'm hurt, I go on hurting other people. And I leave other people hurt. What does that make of us? This topic is endless. We can talk, I can rant, I can talk my mind over and over and over again. And I'm sure many other people have come forth and spoken their minds over and over and over. But we shouldn't be tired of speaking these things. I shouldn't say, oh, someone else is doing it, so I'm not doing it. Maybe other women out there just want some warmth from someone else. And maybe this, me talking here, is going to give someone some warmth, it's not security, of course. It's not assurance that we're all going to live peacefully and we're not going to die the next minute or the next day because of some angry human being. But at least in solidarity, we are speaking. We're speaking our minds. We're speaking on behalf of those whose voices have been cut off. We're speaking on behalf of those whose names we've not even known yet. We're speaking on behalf of these young people who've had to leave this earth so early in life. We're speaking for those whose lives have been cut short just because. There's no reason, just because. As a woman, you want to speak our minds. Hold hands. Total shutdown KE, end femicide. Stop killing women. Love women. respect women, but at the end of the day, we still have fear. We are still scared. And most of us, I'm sure, will not step out of their houses anytime soon. And this will haunt us for a while, for a long while. And our children, Kenya's future generation, it's going to be a future that walks on eggshells if we don't do something about it now. We're hoping to build a confident future, a fearless future, a bold future. But that doesn't just happen if we're instilling fear in these kids right now. So let me just end this video right here, because we could talk forever. But please, men out there, you don't have to love women, but please respect them from afar, because our lives are as valuable as yours. Please, that's all women are asking. Love is a different thing, but respect is a non-negotiable. Respect is a non-negotiable, please.